You think that even though I have a giant fucking table, that things would, not be crowded, but it is. Hell yeah, you're first. Good luck, have fun pledge. What is that? Good luck, have fun making gaming inclusive for a video game and esports should be coming. Quest for 1 million. Show off your pledge. How much does this cost you? Oh. Okay. Okay, see, it's already fucking messed up. Let me do the thing. Woo, 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 woo. No. Wee, wee, wee. Like, that is semi-good, but it's too close up for the spreads that I do. Hold on. That's too bad, because if I did a normal, 3 spread, maybe. But, because I don't, I do... Let's see, can I fit everything? So it feels like something happened to my cards. Well, then again, it could be due to my back injury, but... And then I do 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, it does kind of fit in frame. So that's good. But, okay, but we still need to turn down the brightness. Because it's super bright. But I also need to...
Tell you what, let's start out and have my novel across the screen. They would just do a fantastic little 30 minutes to next brush.
Wow. Thanks, honey. So I guess this could work, but fuck. Can I move this a little bit? Oh. If I do that. And I have the cards 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the cards kind of like that. I could still keep it this zoomed in. Look at all my fancy badges. Yeah, I see that. Bum, bum, bum. That fits like that. But then there's an oracle that are kind of large too. I guess it'll just have to be thrown in somehow. I think I need to recalculate my spread here in order to fit in oracle cards, so I think I'll do that. Oh, I'm a little dizzy because, yeah, back injuries, but it's not gonna keep me from doing this. So I'm just thinking of maybe moving up the fifth card. I mean 6. So like if I do this, blah blah, it's still somewhat in frame, and then that, and here is kind of where I do this instead of having it down here. Because if I do that and then continue to do this like so, I also fit an oracle card in there. Yeah. And then when I get my sea, Whispers of the Sea oracle, I will just move up that one and have the other oracle over here. I think this is going to be my future spreads when I do like most readings. Obviously, I'll still do different spreads, but this is the main one where we can start figuring things out. So I think once I get my other oracle, it's going to look like this. But for now, I think it will just look like this. Taimir, hello, how are you? Talimir. My bad. I'm alright. I'll be fine. How's your day/night going? I've been sleeping weirdly. Oh, that's too bad. But I work from home, so it's good. Oh, that's nice. That you can like, oh, thank you so much for following. I'm so glad you could join me today. But that can also let you nap if you need to. It's been all right. Again, I had a back injury yesterday, and it's still kind of like going on. And so there's certain positions I can't be in, and it's hard for me to sit down, hard for me to lay down, hard for me to do anything really. But I really want to play with my cards, and I don't want my injury to keep me from that, you know? So here I am. It's okay. So I want to join in. For sure. How can I help you? Just type, but I also need a quick break. Right. Just type !join whenever you feel like you want to queue up and get a reading. Yes, of course. Speaking of that, I need to get the website open. Streamlabs, so I can see the... Okay, but can we like agree that that's like the best video on YouTube? Oh, it's the best video on YouTube. I don't care. It's I have so much to live up to now when it comes to the videos that I want to make. So I clearly need to step up my game here because she has the confidence down. She has the channeling energy down, and I need to get there where I can sit and like howl literally to connect. There we go, Q. Okay, now I have the Q website open too, so everything's sort of set up. Hi, Knives, how are you? Oh, that drink looks really good. Obviously need the cat tarot so you can go meow. Yes, one of the many. Well, okay, so okay, so in order to channel the moon, I would just have to sit and be quiet, right? Because it's silent in space, right? I mean, oh. Hi, Knives. Obviously, what's up? Hi, my peeps. How are you? God, my back might be in serious fucking pain, but my God, you guys make me so happy when you show up. In fact, I need to go get my hair clammed. Hold on. Ow. Ow. Hey, sweetie. Are you sunbathing? Ah. Or go pew pew? Go pew pew. What? Because of the moon? Wait, what? Shooting lasers at the Death Star kind of a thing? Or what are we talking about? But it was almost like the delivery plate, like home delivery website was like, it's almost like they knew I had a back injury. Like yesterday, because today they were like, hey, remember that order we fucked up like a couple of weeks ago? Yeah, we're gonna give you basically $12 as like a sorry gift. So I basically got a sandwich for free today. Oh, and also this. I got a sandwich and iced coffee. Iced latte. Ah, pew pew for space cards. Makes sense, yeah. Yeah. I thought that was funny considering they never really give out coupons or anything like that. They're very fucking bad now. When it was called Online Pizza before, but now it's called Fedora. And basically, when it was just online pizza, they would like constantly kind of give you like vouchers and stuff. But now, when one company bought every single online delivery service thing here, it's like we're never gonna give you anything, and we're gonna have terrible custom services and shit like that. So I was really surprised when I saw that, like, hey, we're sorry we fucked up, and I'm like, wait, what? So thank you for the free dinner, I guess. Or should I say, breakfast, lunch, and dinner? Because I, again, don't really eat a lot. I only eat once, so I'm good. It was nice sandwiches though. It was like an egg sandwich and a avocado and hummus sandwich. So it was nice. Hi, Tonks. So, my peeps, I'm okay. I'll be okay. Hope you're doing all right. Hope work is kind of not too annoying for you. Ooh. See, also, because of my injury, my hands kind of, my arms swelled up, like, a little bit, and they kind of got super tensed, and so everything, like, grabbing things like this really hurts, so just, like, shuffling the cards actually was pretty painful, because I still feel, like, very sore in my arms right now. I don't know, it was so fucking weird. Just came out of nowhere. Welcome back. Ah, yes, of course. And the queue begins. Tali, it's your turn. How can I help you? Well, yeah, I just started. So, no pain, no gain. The thing is, I'm listening. Okay. Yeah. Of course. Uh-huh. Right. Okay. Okay. Oh, that sounds good. What's wrong? But I kind of had this feeling that my ex might try to return. Okay. Okay. Well, what we can do is firstly, we can maybe figure out what your exes kind of like how they see you, how they feel for you, how they see you, and what you can do about it. But also, gotta be careful about people coming back during Mark Retro. Well, that too. But also, in general, it also depends on what kind of breakup was it. Are we talking? Yeah, it's Gemini right now, isn't it? And Gemini is something you should really be careful. Obviously, the double-sidedness. But what another question here before we can dive into that is like, when you both split, was it mutual? Even though obviously you were upset, it was not mutual. Oh, okay, so did your partner then leave you? Okay, do you know why she left you? She left you for someone. Okay. Um, and is she currently still with that person that she left you for? It turns out that's someone. Oh, okay, okay. So now you think that she's gonna come back to you. Okay. Well, first of all, without laying cards, we can just all be well rounded and say, um, if a person leaves you for someone else and then that doesn't work out and they try to come back, that is someone you should not take back um, for obvious reasons. If that's not toxicity, I don't know what is. Where she wondered if her last chance for. Oh, right, right. So I would just 100% say don't take her back. Obviously, it's still your life, right? Um, Now, with this friend, however, that you ended up with, unplanned and all that stuff, um, so, things happen for a reason. She left you for a reason. You were heartbroken for a reason. She's trying to come back for a reason. But this is about being smart and tactical about this. She clearly hurt your feelings. She wanted someone else. Oh shit, that person didn't want me back. Well, maybe I can go back to the other person. Like, that's not a very healthy. What happened to the lighting? Okay, what if I do this? Oh, that is not cool. Oh, yeah, no, no, no. Yeah, excuse the lighting. It's a little bit weird. Whatever. I don't know if she's trying to. Right, you don't know if she's trying, but let's say hypothetically she is, right? She is just one of those that want, you know, she clearly doesn't know what she had, or if she feels like she wants to, like, okay, so So the simple answer here is don't, whatever she decides to do with you, don't end up back together with this person. She's not going to offer you anything new besides even more heartbreak, because who says that the next time someone comes along that she might fancy, you'll end up in this situation again, right? So she should be off the table. Honestly, for your own sake, she should be off the table. So then my question goes to this friend of yours that you ended up with. This weekend is someone I've known for years, right? And so you end up in this unplanned situation. And when you're in this unplanned situation, like, how did that make you feel? Besides, afterwards thinking about your ex here, being like, oh, but she might come back. Besides that feeling, like, how did that interaction with your friend feel? Like, that connection between you guys. Right, you felt awesome. Mm-hmm. Unreal. Right. The thing about old friendships is that they can always blossom into something else. As people change, we grow up, and stuff like that. Our perspective on things shift, right? So even though you probably, like, a few years ago, couldn't even imagine this situation with this person, all of a sudden it's like, well, this feels right, you know? And that is very plausible. And exactly what Mel is saying now, though. When this interaction happened, like, was that it? Did you explain, like, oh, but we don't want to be together? Or is this something you want to? Does both of you want to be in a relationship? Yeah, well, we had not. Right, to make it more nice. But do you talk to her? Well, I talk with my friend every day now. Right, right. So have you discussed this interaction? I have to turn this thing on, which is not great. She lost her phone on the bus, so I traveled for 2 hours yesterday. Oh, that's so nice. Okay, so I think, uh, so besides asking about your past girl here, um, is there anything else you want to know? Like, because I feel like laying cards about her is irrelevant, because obviously one does not simply treat another person the way she has, if her intent is to come back to you. Well, it's a mutual thing for it. It takes two to tango. You might want to do it again, and they might not want to communicate here. Right. I just want to know if she's still trying or not, so I can plan for that. Okay. Um. Well, first of all, I guess we can just do a simple. Will she try and come back? Will she try and come back? Absolutely, she will. Any other advice? And your other advice would be you are good enough, which means you are way out of her league in the sense of the way she's treating you. Now, let's see.
There he comes.
Hoot Milk! Thank you so much for following. Okay, this. Hold up. Give me 1 second. Okay, and then we'll do that. And turn that up. And adjust the brightness. And adjust the thing. Sorry, everyone. This is what happens when you have shitty camera quality. That's good enough for now. Right. Okay, then I can prepare to... Right. Well, first of all, you know her the best. You know also your own values and what you can present. So that in itself doesn't necessarily need planning. Okay. Your dreams need a practical plan. On how you will let her know that you're not available is not only obviously you have to be verbal about it, like saying, hey, I'm not, this it's over, whatever. But you also, I guess, have to explain it to her in a practical sense. Explain to her that she can't just walk away whenever she feels like it because she fancies someone else and then come back. You have to lay those things for you, right? Like lay out that for yourself. Or for her. Again, the practical sense. Clearly, she has different sets of values where she feels that she can just leave and come back whenever she wants. Just explain to her that you're not that type of partner, that maybe she should look for polygamy or something, but with someone else, that you're not interested in that, right? You have to lay out the practicality of what you consider a relationship and how you like to have it and how it does not work with clearly what she has in mind. So that practical sense is what you need to lay out. Yeah, you need to tactically lay that out, that there is no option here for her to come back. You have different sets of values. And she clearly is doing her own thing, you know. And, I mean, Taurus, you know, the most... the most grounded people, right? That's the moon sign of the old one. That too, but like you can't get more grounded than a Taurus, right? It's like they are so dedicated to one person or one situation, one way of living, and to budge a fucking bull is kind of tough, right? So that is what I mean with the practicality here, is that you lay out that you are not interested in what she's interested in, which makes it that you two cannot work together. Again, because she might not understand emotionally if you say, no, I'm not interested because you hurt me or something like that. Like, she might go, oh, well, what do you mean I hurt you, blah, blah, blah. And that's kind of where the practicality needs to come in. Like, explain it from a earthly kind of way where it's like, this is what you want in practical terms, and this is what I want. You know what I mean? And together, that does not work, which means that you have to keep looking for someone else because it doesn't fit your values, your way of seeing a relationship that works for you. That sort of a thing. And don't budge on it. You know what I mean? Like, have that solid, concrete foundation of like, go through. So yeah, that's what you need to do in order to prepare. You need to prepare the ground, your own ground rules. Start from the beginning. Like, what are you looking for in a partner? How do you want the relationship to progress? What can you accept? What can you not accept? Where can you budge? Where can you not budge? And stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like, just plan the earth. the foundation, the Taurus here, the ox, right? You don't, because they're so stubborn, right? So you have to be stubborn with yourself. You have to go through every single practicality that you need in order to persuade your message to her. That is the only thing, I can offer you here. The rest is obviously up to you and your own standards and values. So that's kind of what you need to go through. And again, go through it with the hermit, really go in deep, right? You got to go in deep to your base, right? The blueprints, the foundation here with so this is definitely part of you. And just like really be blunt with yourself. Ask yourself questions if you're not sure. Imagine scenarios and how you'd feel, and so on and so forth. I just start with concrete, practical planning. That's how you can deliver your message to her. So I hope that helps if this situation comes up. But I think that even if it doesn't come up, it's always a good thing to do for yourself, to map out what you want in general. And you can do this as often as you like, because again, we all change all the time, right? Maybe do one once a year if you feel like, you know what I mean? Like, I think this is very important. And I think this is something that you haven't necessarily done before. And so maybe this is something you should start doing. And it definitely is something you should do now, considering how this person treated you, if that makes sense. Like I'm kind of like myself kind of mapping out things in my head right now, because again, we all change all the time, and I don't know, it's just, I don't know if it's like my own depression talking or something, but like I think it's important to reestablish where you are, where you are in life with yourself, with your partner, or, anything like that. I think it's important. And yeah, I think that's kind of a good standing point from you. You want bananas, I want peaches. Not the same thing. Bye. Exactly, Mel. That's one way of putting it. Putting it in that sort of term, yeah. So, yeah, hopefully that helps and that you got a little bit things to think about and plan. Yeah. So, let's see. Now we have knives. Knives, how can I help you today? What's my work situation? Okay, you need to be more specific. How can I help you with your work? I'll write down what I should say. Sure, do that. That's great. There's no right or wrong answer either. It's just you have to do what makes you feel comfortable. And if that is writing down what you need to say, go ahead, Recheck, I started to talk about it. Oh, that's right. But didn't we agree, or didn't it come out to you like that you were going to talk to the people inside your business? And let the sun shine in. Okay. And so thank you, Mel. I actually prepared. I have my iced tea now. Woohoo. And I can trust him. All right, let's just okay. We can have a look. We can have a look-see. Gonna do some card farting. You know how it is. All right. Pick a card. Hold on. You might want to be able to see the cards. Fucking camera, I swear to God. Oh, that is too. That is no. Stop. Middle. All right. Want to gain some concrete answers of this new. Yeah, gain some more information about the situation, right? About, again, you got pentacles, you know, that's good. Again, with something. You're currently going through a lot of, like, emotional kind of, clearly questions, but, like, to achieve the right direction. You're good at keeping a lot of balls rolling at the same time. Opportune timing here now. Like, so far, it's looking very good. That the communication is clear. New journey, right? With the page here. Also financial. The balance between what is fun and what is also practical. In relation to your question, it's like almost like you're trying to change position in your workplace, right? And this is kind of where it's a dawning of a new day, right? So it seems like it's gonna be happening. You're on this new path. Oh my. Oh my God. Dog, stop doing that. Thank you so much. I don't know what to say. I can't. Did I take my antidepressants today? I don't think I did that. I need to do that. Pill popping on stream. You know how it is. Hold on. That one hit me too hard. And if Twitch comes for me for popping pills on stream, that was my antidepressants. Don't fucking sue me. Okay, thank you so much, Tongs. I can't. Thank you so much. Oh, that'd be awesome. I wish I knew how to do that. But yeah, okay, so in position of timing and, you know, when to do it, it's now. It's something that is shifting now, and it's a very positive thing. So whatever you're doing, it's right. Everything is moving according to. Exactly. And then you also have your foundation here that you're planning here with this new transition. I missed the twerking dog. I'll play it again just for you. Hold on. I can do that stuff, you know. I think I can do that stuff, right? Yes. Okay. Are you looking? Here we go.
Have a lovely week.
Thank you so much. Okay, yeah. So, and yeah, moving swiftly forward here. This is something that is going to really spark a lot of my creativity and also, you know, a lot of. It's almost like you kind of get that, well, if I could change this, maybe I can change a lot of things about my life, kind of a thing, where it's just about asking, right? It's almost like you're discovering that you can ask questions, that it's almost like that revelation of like, oh, moving swiftly forward with the happiness, the passion, you know, things like that. And let's see here. What kind of oracle can we put with this? We can put, yes, it's time to take actions, which you have, right? Because this is something that is moving very swiftly forward, very fast. It's almost like, yes, it's almost here. Again, with the position of timing and opportune time, it's now, yes, very nurturing and all that stuff. Now, because what it wants you to remember is, your asset. What are you good at? I talked to my boss and said, I want a new position. I'm not happy here because, right, X, Y, and Z. And I want this other thing, but I'm not sure where this position is. Then I talked to my ex-boss in the same company, and he organized 3 meetings for me with people in those positions so I can chat with them and understand. But that sounds lovely. I think that this is not beyond anything that you think you might need. I think that because you're showing, the thing about companies, right, is that if you show that you're eager, whether it's eager to learn, keep up with the times and stuff like that, if you're eager to ask and be like, hey, can I do something better, or can I do something else, like you still want to be in the company, help out in other ways, if you show that to your bosses or the company in general, they will start to notice, and that's kind of how people get promotions, right? It's not just because they sit there in silence. No, they need to show that they're engaged, right? So you coming up and asking about this is you engaging, right? And this engagement is very fruitful for you, very, you're saying you're having 3 meetings here, right? Awesome. I think the star is going to be very important here then, because it's to achieve the star, which is directions, right? You're going to be given information on these meetings that will take you to a new dawn, and you will be able to take these actions again, probably sooner than you think. What can also occur is that they might be like, well, you know what? It might be a little bit more hard work. Are you up to try it, or something like that? That's when you should remember the 10 of Wands here. That yes, it could look overwhelming, but in your asset card, this is your asset. You're good at holding a lot of things at the same time. So you can present that you're like, I am 100% willing to try this. Hopefully you give me that chance, and stuff like that, and just show that you're interested in this position, right? Maybe even show some reference if you have. If you don't, that's okay too. You still have to still do the best that you can by showing that you're interested. So even if you're presented with more tasks to do in this new position, it's not gonna stop you because you're very good at doing this, having so many different things to do anyways. So that's an asset you have to remember, that even it might seem a little daunting or something when they explain to you about that there might be more to do and stuff like that. You should remember that it might sound scary to carry all the wands to the castle over here, but it's not. You can do it. Like, you have it in your asset to do it. Now, if this was maybe in other positions here, it'd be like, whoa, calm down, it's too much. But it's in your asset. So, which means that you don't have a problem carrying all these sticks to the castle. Carry them home, if you will, right? That's so true. Both my bosses thought about the same position. Well, there you go, because you've clearly shown your front feet, right? Because that's what a company wants. They want someone that is eager in investing, time, and clearly still want to stick around, right? But, maybe do a little shift here and there. And they want to support that because they rather have someone that wants to work inside the company than rather than fucking Joe on the street that just comes in and sits in a corner. He won't get the promotion, you know what I mean? Like, or he won't get to change his position. you shown that you can take the initiative. Exactly. And that is something that is very important for a company, especially, if they want to keep expanding, growing, in that aspect. But in any case here, this is a very fruitful thing that even, so we got, it doesn't necessarily mean that you'll get shit ton of more money. In fact, it could be maybe you'll even get a little bit less. But that's not the point here because, like you said, it's about, how do I feel every day? When I wake up, do I want to go to work? Obviously, who doesn't want to go to a job they enjoy? You will definitely have that aspect on your side. You will feel like it's a dawning of a new day, right? You have the nurturing of yourself, your inner self, what you want to do. It's going to be very fertile. It's going to be very yes and positive in your life to do this. You'll feel more free, more creative on what to do in life, and not just according to work, because if you're also happy at work, you'll be happy elsewhere, right? And this enlightenment is going to set you running, if you will, with your horse here. Just forward with a lot of passion, a lot of spirit. Your spirit is going to be very high here and very shown because you're showing the company your front feet. It is a new part of the financial sides, right? So this is just confirming that we're talking about work with the pentacles, of course. It's gonna who knows? Maybe you will get the same pay or more pay. I don't know. I just know that in the sense of your life and well-being, this is the right thing to do. At the moment, I would rather a job I enjoy, even if it's the same money. Exactly. Who wouldn't? So that it'd be stupid if you didn't go up and be like, hey, I'm interested in something else that you offer. Is it possible, right? Because obviously they want someone that is happy to come to work because you'll put in better work for the company. So they'll just see this as a great opportunity. And that's why it's so important to speak up when you're at work. If you feel like maybe there's different departments that they offer that, let's say you come in as a secretary or something, and then you see a desk job that just sorts through files, and you're like, well, you know what? I kind of want that job instead. There is no harm in asking, right? Because that shows that you're noticing what's happening at the company, and you're kind of you know yourself, right? What's my strong suits and stuff like that. Then you just present that I'll be a better file sorter than a secretary. And they'll be like, oh, awesome. Okay, we'll see what we can do, right? Because you have to ask the question. And I'm just so happy for you that you're doing this. And the fact that they've even considered you and that you're having 3 meetings, that's amazing. I'm so happy for you. And so it is time to take that action, and you have, and it's going to keep coming. And the action is also probably the last card here with the action card itself. That's soon enough, you're going to be the Knight of Swords, and you're going to be just, and that's what I did. Yes, and I'm so happy, and it's still very positive. Cards are definitely in your favor. So you're doing right. You have done right. And it's going to continue to work out. Just, you just gotta, balance out dawning of a new day with the sun here in the back. I know it's reflective. You can see, but there's a dot here. Dawning of a new day. It's a new part in your the company you work at for yourself. And this is going to nurture you so much. You're going to feel so good with this. Even just to get this out of your chest is making you feel good, So that's something maybe to take away from this, is that you've done it right. You've shown that you're interested in the company. You've noticed things in the company, and they've noticed your engagement. So this is all very positive for you to change position. I don't see a problem at all. Remember that your asset is that you can handle a lot of things, maybe more than most. And maybe that's why they noticed you also, right? Because you're showing the company what, a little bit like, here I am, this is what I do. So true. I feel so much better for speaking out. Yeah. So, and the support was so surprised. Exactly. Right. That's the thing that scares people that wants to advance in their career or something. It's that fear of speaking or asking questions. But it makes you feel so much better, So I'm so happy that you did that. But again, remember the aspect that you can handle more than you think. If at all it comes up on the meeting where you feel like, wow, that sounds like a lot, know that you can still, it sounds like a lot, but you can handle it. You can do this. It's not a problem. I mean, look at those calves. You can carry all the sticks to the castle. You can carry them home. Hi, Vendetta! So I'm so excited to follow this process with you. This is so much fun. No problem. I'm just so happy for you. Okay. We got Hoot Milk. Hoot Milk, are you still around? How can I help you? I wanted to know if the person I love will come back, if he will give me some answers. Okay, so this person that you love, have you been together with this person? Did I miss my turn? No, you have not missed your turn. It's gonna announce when it's your turn, don't worry. No, it's really complicated. Right. Okay, but you're gonna have to kind of open up that question a little bit so we can get more direct answers. Way ahead of you. But thank you. Okay, so you say come back to you with some answers. Have you like asked him, or did you tell him that you maybe have feelings for him? How many people? It is, well, now it's Hoot Milk, and then it's Mel, and then it's you. So counting Hoot, you are number 3. Oh my god. You guys. Knives, thank you so much. Don't do this to me. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. I know it might not seem like a lot to you guys, but it means so much to me. God, I have a fucking problem. Why do I always have to get so fucking emotional about this? Hey, Plum, your key is here to unlock. You good? Hey, Hotness, how are you? Let's see. Distance is one of the main problems. Okay, so have you asked this person if they wanted a long-distance relationship and they have not gotten back to you about that? Is that the question here, or? Okay, so you want to know how stupid this happened? I can't even explain to you what the fuck just happened. I was having a meeting, a video meeting with my my current psychiatrist, if you will, doing a little analysis and how to proceed and whatever. So after that, meeting, I'm like, all right, bye, whatever, turn the video thing off. And then I go to stand up. And then just standing up, just something snapped, like at the and it felt almost like a gallbladder injury or like a gallbladder. I don't know if any one of you have ever experienced that, but it's basically a ring around your chest or a little bit lower than your chest area, and it kind of goes all around your body. So imagine that, but just the back part hurt, and so I couldn't locate where it was. Now, that wasn't bad enough itself, whatever, people strain or whatever, but I couldn't breathe because it kind of cramped up my lungs. So I already have lung problems with asthma and whatever. So I couldn't breathe. Every time I took a breath, it stopped me from breathing. So I got really hot and I almost passed out. And so I'm laughing now, but it was not fun. And I'm like, well, luckily for me, I don't care if I die. So, I know, dramatic, but whatever. So, I'm calling my mom because it's because of her. I have a lot of, genetics, right? We don't have good backs. So, I'm calling her and I'm like, okay, so this thing happened, and I'm like kind of screaming because I can't move. In certain positions, I can't move. So, I was kind of like hunched over a little bit. It was the only position I could talk in. So, I'm like, okay, so this is happening right now. Like, that's kind of what I sounded like. And so I just asked her, I'm like, okay, so, she's like, it sounds like you're having a gallbladder thing. And I'm like, yeah, but it's higher than the gallbladder. So what the fuck? And she's like, it could be between the blah, blah, blah. And so she explained what it could be. And I'm like, okay, that's awesome. This does not help me. And she's like, even if you go to the hospital, all they'll do is give you painkillers and send you home. They can't do anything about that. Even if it's a broken disc, even if it's just strains or that your muscle is in the way and just got, like something cramped up, right? And she's like, you're going to be like that for several days now. Goodbye. And I'm like, oh, thanks, Mom. And so I hung up and I tried to stretch, I tried to do all the weird fucking positions a fat person should not be in, anything to try and kind of like just stretch it out. Didn't work. I took my sedatives because it's a muscle relaxer. So I thought, that's going to help. My mom also suggested that. So I did. Didn't help. Still was in a lot of pain after my nap. So much pain. Oh my God, the pain. So that was yesterday, and today I'm still, like, now I can locate where the area of problem is. So I can be in certain more positions today than yesterday. I can breathe today. Like, I think I can take deep breaths. I couldn't do that yesterday. And now I'm just feeling that kind of like everything is uncomfortable on, like, from my shoulder blades down to, the rib cage, kind of where that ends on the back side. But it's more on the left side. And so it's like it strained my arms where they swelled up, and they actually still hurt today where it's like kind of like a cramp. I don't know what the fuck happened, but something just snapped in my back after my meeting. I don't know if I was sitting in a weird position for a long time. It could be anything like that, right? Because we have bad backs in my family. That's kind of what I assumed happened. It could be a broken disc too. Like, honestly, at this point, my tits are huge. I'm fat, right? Anything could be effective, right? So, I don't know. My back just decided to fuck with me, and now I'm going to live with this for a while. So that's kind of what happened with my back. It's a hell. Like, just sitting up for a long period of time can be very, like, annoying, and, like, if I do try to stretch, it really hurts, and I can't do certain things. But I was like, fuck that. I want to play with my cards. So, So what did your psychiatrist do? Sorry to hear you had to go through that. It's okay. Blame the mama. I had a slipped disc, had me crawling around because could not stand up for. Yeah, I couldn't. I couldn't. I was like basically like a Cheeto. Like I was like a cheese doodle. Like I was a sea. I was a walking crab, or like a shrimp. Like I was a swimming shrimp all day yesterday. um, you should take turmeric milk. It will help, I guess. Okay. Your psychiatrist did anything? No. I mean, it was after the meeting. There we go. I'm back. It's a computer being dumb. Okay, yeah. So that's basically what happened. So I'm gonna be sore for a few days. Tonight I think I'm gonna sleep on the couch in order to, stretch out the best I can, better than my broken bed. So we're gonna see if that's gonna help me or make it worse. Honestly, at this point, I don't care, cause it's the pain. Yeah, but I've been. I don't know. I don't know. I can't explain that. So sorry, hot milk. Um, let's see. So no, we decided to remain friends, but he acted weird, and we got into an argument. But he didn't want to tell me why he acted this way and stuff like that. Okay, so the question is, um, are you like kind of wondering uh, what's gonna like? Are you wondering how he feels, how he sees the situation, and stuff like that, or what exactly is the question? Of course he was standing. Everything gives you problems. That's just something I noticed. Also, again, gotta turn that up a bit. Yeah, no, I don't. I've never had this sort of thing happen to me before, and I always sit still, you know. So I don't know. I don't know what happened. If he will come back and then give me some answers. All right. Well, okay. So we can. Okay. The question is, will he come back? Give you answers. Let's see. Yes, he will. In fact, it's a lover's card, so yeah, the the answers you need are coming. And also full moon in Gemini. It is currently Gemini. Um, just want to point that out. Gemini is happening, and so he's gonna come around with an answer that you need. And it's gonna be probably a romantic thing, so that's good. Yeah, that is good. Communication here also. Gemini is about talking. So I think the thing is that when he comes back, you need to continue having um, more of a discussion about this and what you want to do. Um, but it looks very promising. You got the Gemini, two people. You got the lovers, two people. So like that in itself looks like it could be something that can work out a little bit with you, even though there's a distance, right? You'll make it work basically if that's what you both want. But the key is communication, because Gemini is communication, and also that the answers that you are waiting for, they're coming. He's just trying to plan it out more, figure it out. The best way of putting things forward. And I think that you should also do that actually for yourself, so that you can also kind of, counter or continue off this conversation that he's going to bring forward, basically. Because again, communication is key, but also the answers are coming that you need. Whether it's no, I don't want to do this. It's definitely going to be answers surrounding this love, right? It could be saying, hey, no, I don't want this, or it can be, hey, I do want this. Either way, it's something you still need to have a conclusion on, and it's coming. But I want you to also write down what you feel like you need to say, whether it's a yes or a no, basically. In 21st century, young people are suffering from conditions which old ones suffer from 20 centuries when they got old. Yeah, it was years ago. I got my back surgery corrected. It was because the disc slipped, out of a spine, yeah, and wrapped around my, yeah, so I had to go in and move the disc carefully away from my main nerve. And now I'm all better. Yeah. So you think that he will reach out? I know he will, because the answers you need are coming, and you asked if he is coming towards you with an answer. So probably, yeah, he will. The answer that you need is gonna, if he's not gonna confront you with it, you're gonna know about it, if that makes sense. It's incoming, for sure. I have back problems, but I do have constant problems with my hips, always super sore. I start limping out. Yeah, oh my god, I also have a hip thing. Damn little twists can give you that, I'm afraid. Yeah. I think that's what I mean. Like, I think something like that happened to me. I'm not quite sure. But oh my god, it's my left hip too. I had an injury like 10 years ago. I fell because Vikings slip on ice apparently, and I hurt my hip, and I never went to the doctors because I didn't want to bother anyone. And so now, all the time, now and again, it goes, hey, remember that injury you had 10 plus years ago? Yeah, I'm just going to start hurting now. And it's like, okay. So I know exactly about the damn left hip. So yeah, it's coming. Just hold on. One way or another, you will get the answer. Okay. Now we have Mel. Mel, how can I help you? My sweetie. Yeah, I fell wrong on my left hip, and it was like shoved back into my body. Never went to the doctor either. And I'm like, yeah, now my hip like this. Oh my god, Vendetta. I just figure we just get more and more similar, you and I. Oh, no problem, Hoop Milk. Honestly, though. You guys should try chiropractic. The thing is, I'm too fat for that. I don't think they can actually work on a very heavy person because of all the fat, and then having to crack things correctly. Yeah, I don't think that's a good idea. I don't think it's possible unless you have a certain weight. But maybe one day, if I do lose weight, I'll go get it fixed. Can you do a general reading on my husband and I relationship now that he's working? Right, when he's gone, I think we'll be good, as we did a long distance thing before. Yeah, just want a general. Yeah, all right, we'll see how you guys can keep the communication up and, still be in the same spirit of things. Let's see. I want you to pick a card. Ow! I don't know if you heard that pop, but my god. Upside down tap dancer. Alright. I see what you're saying, though. That is what he looks like. Alright, trying to gain a different, new perspective on the new situation in your new lives. Makes sense. Okay, still to keep and maintain the passion and in a new form, obviously, because it's going to be a little bit different. Okay. Um, you being a Leo, this is something that's very traumatic for you. Even though you know it'll be okay, it's still a very traumatic situation that your Leo brain is kind of doing things with. I cannot stop drinking water. I don't know why I'm so thirsty. You thirsty little thought. um, yeah, to achieve knowledge and yeah, to just accept the change that is happening. It's a 5. You are, however, something you need to remember is that you can be very calm and collective, even if it's stormy, rough, different, things change. You still kind of remain sort of level-headed, accurate. Yeah, position. What's happening here? It's about work, right? So you have the knowledge of like how things are gonna look, like you're inopportune timing here, like what's happening. You can't really change that much. You can be very home in that situation. It's not as bad as you think it is, basically. And here we have the card that reminds me the most of Melinda, actually. You got the Queen of Wands here. The confidence, the creativity, the turning everything unlucky into luck, like throwing away superstition, very concrete, but very, you're so in tune with the fire aspect that you don't necessarily have to grip the whole thing, you're just kind of holding it a little bit with your finger, just 2 fingers, because you can balance that shit like nothing. It's very nurturing, very focused on the craft at hand. So even though the situation is going to change, like it's not, better than this, basically. Yeah, opportunity. In timing of change, it's happening, right? It's a dawning of a new day. It's a new position, even though it's kind of similar to the past with you and your husband, but it's still a different situation now. You're married, you have, it's a different situation. It's going to move forward. There's going to be persevering from both of you guys' side. It's for the best currently, and you just kind of truck along. And then you have the 5 of Cups. Yeah, it's a change. So in the end of all the things, it is the main change. There is balance it while crying. Yeah, I mean, basically. And I think also here is the change here that you should probably watch out for is that whole, yeah, you're crying over the fact that he's not there every day. But there's also 2 cups standing up. There's a big opportunity for you guys at the same time that should be more focused on besides the sad part. Because, yeah, 4 weeks, but, in the end, he'll come back, and... yeah, it'll be very. This is because I'm also thinking because Leos are very expressive and very physical. So that's why this is a very big like. Yeah, we did distance before, but I'm still kind of scared because I'm a Leo, and that's fine because. That's just how it works. But exactly, this is exactly what I meant with this card. Look at the bigger picture. Because this change is more than just a normal change. And therefore, don't focus on the spilled drinks. Focus on the things that still stand. Your values to each other, your vows to each other, your plans together. That even if he's away for a certain time and period, he's still going to come back and be there for a certain time and period, right? So kind of like look at the bigger picture here. is 2, 3, 4 weeks really the end of the world? Not really, because not only that, this is going to bring you all fortune and luck too, and especially for him too, because of the Sagittarius here with the luck. So the bigger picture is, yes, you have certain fears because of the unusual situation, but in the end, you can still balance your emotions. So this is just kind of like now, right? This is what you're going through now, like, because this is just happening. This is just happening now, so it's like kind of chaotic, right? But in the end, you have the stability mentally also to just wait out the tides, if you will. And you'll do it by looking at the bigger picture. The bigger picture is that you guys will build a different life, a life you want, a life you need. And even if that's going to take some time and things are going to change a little bit here and there, it's not the end of the world. And that's why I want you to look at the cups behind you and not the ones that are lost. Oh, we lost 3 weeks here. But also remember, you're going to gain the same amount of weeks back and also maybe do something different, right? So that is by looking at the bigger picture, looking ahead. How's this going to create? You're going to start a family eventually and stuff like this. This is a process towards that goal. So look at that as the bigger picture. Besides, it's so sad he's not here. The thing also today, we have something called a phone. Like you can call him at any time and sit for a bazillion years in the phone with him, probably. Maybe at night when he goes to bed or something, you guys can sit, on the phone. You know what I mean? Like even video calls, anything. So today it's going to be a little bit different like than maybe it was, 10, 15, 20 years ago. So ignore the in-law and it's good. We will be FaceTiming. Exactly. And so it's almost like he's not really gone. It's just that physical aspect that I know Leos are very attached to. But you'll be fine. The thing is, you're going to be so occupied anyways. You're going to do new things. With this also, like a new path with your passion, maybe that blog thing, or just anything else that you're going to get a sort of different sort of creative freedom that maybe you didn't have until you moved, or it could be anything, but it's a change, but it's a good change. And yeah. So hopefully that'll get you thinking on other paths. Hydrate, thank you. I will. I need to. Yes. Okay. Beryl, it's your turn. Yes, you are. How can I help you? You want to know how Y feels about you? All right. Let's see. this Y person, it's sort of like they don't know, like, okay, so how they feel about you is that they're not quite sure how they feel. They feel different on different days. They see you, they feel like you could be a new opportunity, a new kind of, yeah, just a new journey. You could be a new journey for them, but they're not quite sure yet. How they see you, though, is someone that is very secluded, someone that really thinks about things through before they act, but in a complete manner. They see you as someone they got it together. When they look at you, they think, shit, that person got it together. So I think, let's see. And the advice here would be, well, it could be caution. It could be take one thing at a time. The advice would also be step out of your comfort zone. Give me a moment. Woo, woo, woo. You know, sometimes this works, sometimes it. Oh, there we go. I don't know why that works. But yeah, cautious, but at the same time, step out of your comfort zone. Maybe that's referring to this. Maybe you're not very comfortable at confronting this person with whatever. But you need to step out of that comfort zone. Maybe don't be so scared, you know. Don't be scared to have the conversation with them that you want to have, if that makes sense. Because in the end, whether it's a positive or negative response, you'll get a response, and it's gonna help you obviously in your journey in your life, because whatever decisions come our way, it's gonna change us. Yes, posture check. We're gonna need that one a lot today. Oh, bitch! Ow! So just maybe confront them. Like, again, they see you as someone that is collective, or like trying to really think things through before you address something and do something. And that's why this might be a little bit scary, because you don't have all the facts. But that doesn't mean you shouldn't try. And it's a little bit scary, but because you don't have all the answers that you want. But clearly this is something you need an answer to one way or another, because it needs, you know, that means that the next, you have to take another step, you know, one way or the other. So I think that you need to confront this and just have a conversation with this person and see where that takes you. Hopefully that helped. Oh god. I just realized there's no music. Give me a second. We'll dance the whole night through. We're going back to a time we knew. Yeah. Excuse me. Let's go back to Enchanted Forest Night. Oh, that's nice. Fable music, we gotta feel it. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing Fable. We know what happens if we do Fable. We're not doing Fable. we don't want to go there. Let me turn that up. Hopefully you can hear the ambience now. Let me see. Hold on. I need to change the fucking setting again. That's good enough. Feeling. Now I have Fable in my head. No! No! Stop it! Now I have it in my head. Damn it! This is just as bad as listening to it. I'm here to do readings. I have a few readings left. Let me just do this. Okay. Then drank. I will. Now we have Vendetta. Wait, Hot, you're not even in the queue. Have you signed up, Hotness? Because you're not in the queue. Yes, how can I help you, Vendetta? Sweet Vendetta, this Vendetta of the night, inspired with desire. Saw my guy yesterday actually, and he had we had a super healing day for us. Oh, okay. And it was something we both needed, to be honest. Oh, that's awesome to hear. This predator of the night, fire, desire. But like, I'm curious how like things have changed. Right. You mean besides the other readings that we did? Okay, so how about this? How about we can find out maybe what he thought about yesterday as well, like more in, okay, that card wanted to don't you always get this card? I feel like you always get this card about moving forward, but persevering, and it's but you're doing it with logic and stuff like that. I feel like you always get that because it was a big thing. Right, yeah. So what we can do is we can see how this conversation that you both had yesterday, how that affected him in a sense. So we can see how he feels, how he sees things, and what to do next, kind of. So I'm gonna leave this card here because this card always pops out. So this is apparently always part of your readings. I feel like it's always there. Right. So yeah, let's see how he feels about the conversation yesterday. Hi, Spy Wolf. I could stop hugging him and he wouldn't let go of me. It felt too damn nice. Aww. He felt like it was very insightful. Almost like he found some sort of stability in maybe some answers to some of his questions. Again, also very physical. Yeah, feeling very blissful after your conversation. He saw the situation as something very nourishing. Something very, deep, something deep, emotional, sort of comfort from this conversation. Also, that it maybe helped him through a little bit of a dark patch, like where maybe there was some answers or something he needed to choose for or between, and this thing kind of helped him out. This interaction with you helped very much and gave him a lot of assuring him a lot, that nurturing. So what we can do now is, basically after yesterday, both of you, I guess, felt, or at least he did, felt that sort of, okay, I kind of know what to do now. Like that, it was almost like he gained the last bit of knowledge, if you will. And also, fucking hell. Come on. You know what? We'll deal with that. We'll live with that. Okay, there we go. Yeah, he got the last remaining bits of information that he might have needed. And so I don't know where this card fits in, but it's somewhere. It's always here. It's about persevering still, kind of. Maybe not everything is clear yet, but it's definitely moving towards the state. Good state. So yeah, the end of a tough cycle approaches. Like you mentioned, that it's almost like both of you needed it. It was such a good experience. Clearly, a tough cycle has ended. And that's what I mean with the gaining the information, too. That it was almost like the last bit of information came from this interaction. Where he's like, all right, now I kind of have I have a concrete vision of things, of whatever you talked about, and finding that knowledge and that stability in it. Again, it's almost like he evolved from being the everything is mine, selfish, blah, 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 to, okay, let's be more open about this, more balanced about it, kind of a thing. Too damn good, to be honest. I'm happy with it. I'm still, yeah. But the big issues are passed out. Right, of course. Like I said, like we did from the beginning, right? Like, this is not something that's going to solve itself in one day. You know what I mean? Like, you guys have something to go through, and this is a process. And I feel like, or it looks like, yesterday was a big process, a big piece of the puzzle that helped both of you. And this is, again, his point of view. And it's almost like, yeah, he was definitely going through something tough, and it's the approaching of the end is incoming because he now got the last piece of the puzzle. So even from his point of view, it was an amazing exchange. So you were both definitely on the same level there, for sure. Yeah, and like he's moving forward here with this information that he gained yesterday, and persevering, through the little last tough bit, right? Because it's swords, right? So it's still a little tough here moving forward, but it's almost the end. So it's almost the end for him. It's good. I'm glad he wasn't lying then. No, clearly not. He must have been very open about it if you could communicate that with him. Yeah. So yeah, I'm happy to hear that. Like that things are moving forward. Again, no need to rush it either. Like I said the first time, this is not something you can rush. This is something you both have to go through. Extremely, yes. It is a slow process. Yeah, but exactly. But it's going to be so worth it in the end. It always is. How are you doing, Spy Wolf? Okay. So yeah. Awesome. Bryn. It's your turn. Over command, I robot beep boop. Oh, that would be funny. But that means I have so much. You guys should do commands for me, and then I'll just copy and paste it. I'll do whatever. A Miller. Because I don't know how to do it. I just know how to add things. So if you want to add like complex robot voices or something, just tell me how to do it. You're incredibly bored. I'm sorry to hear that. Is Miller around? Spend it all the night. How would we do it? Like create a soundbite? I'm new to Twitch too. I have no fucking idea. Maybe Google can help. Because I know that there's like a... Oh, don't worry, Vendetta. Like, just type, like, cool fucking Twitch commands or something. And then if it's something that interests you, just post it on the Discord or something so I can copy it and whatever. Inner New York... Okay, I have no fucking idea, man. Hey, I'm walking here. I can do New Jersey. Wait. You lied to me. You fucking lied. No, wait, that was English. Hold on, wait. You fucking lied to me. Wait, oh fuck, I used to know how to do this. Shut up. I used to know the New Jersey. Shut up. Oh my god, it's been so long. You lied to me. Wait. New Jersey. Wait, oh fuck! I used to know how to do it, okay? What is that, Knives? Forget about it. I'm walking here. But that isn't more like New York. That's just Italian New York. How to add sound command. Oh, okay, cool. I always mix up my Australian with my British. I mean, who doesn't? Besides, I throw shrimp on the barbie. Or whatever. I'm so bad. Ow! The pain. British does not sound like Australian. No, it doesn't, but like... the Neo face. I'm walking over here. It does a little. For sure. Oi, crikey, mate. Oi. Oh, it's a kangaroo, is? Wait, no, what the fuck was that? It sounded like I had a stroke. Oh, it's a koala. It's a koala It's a kangaroo. No, I'm sorry. Kangaroo, mate. See, I know Australia. Oh, fuck, I can't. Just say Joey. Oh, that's it. That's right. It has a Joey. Wait, it has a Joey. Oh, it's the platypus. 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 You retarded. It's a platypus, mate. Oh, the stinger's really dangerous, mate. Kill me. Just make me stop. Why are you not stopping? bother me, guys. You should just be like, how to racism with, I'm not being racist. I love Australians' accents. What are you talking about? That's just me trying to flatter them. It's just not working. Bro. Huh? Bro. I can't be racist. I love Australia. Oh, wow, she's a beauty. Beauty. Steve Irwin. Yes, I know. Crikey. Huge teeth. Huge crocodile teeth. I can't, like, I think we all miss him every day, to be fair. Like, honestly, what a fucking legend. I don't think anyone has that passion about animal rescue like that dude did. Like, seriously. Good eye, mate. Really fast to sound. Okay. Good eye, mate. Oh, yeah, that's actually pretty accurate. Good eye, mate. Good eye, mate. Good eye, mate. Mate. Good eye, mate. Every Australian ever in the stream is gonna be like, what the fuck are they doing? You sound like you have a speech impediment and dyslexia. But that's what I mean. I'm terrible at this. But I don't know. I know how to sound Canadian. I know how to sound Canadian though. Oi, I live in an igloo. Eh? In the house over there. We drink milk in a bag. No, in a bag. We drink milk in a bag. Bag instead of bag, they say bag. And instead of saying like, they say lake. See, I know that. I'm probably asleep right now. Hey, yeah, probably. Get rid of the Canadians. Delete them. No! I need the Canadians. Anyways, I guess Miller is not here. So, Phantom, it's your turn. How can I help you before I get my stream shut down by trying all these different accents? What the fuck do we have them as Commonwealth? Give us milks and bath. You want some maple syrup in a can, mate? Oh, wait, that was weird. Did I just cross Canadian and Australian? What the fuck was that? Ow, the pain. Oh, my back. Have you ever seen an Australian Canadian before? Well, now you have. Welcome to Splunky's stream of insults. Out of my bed, Splunky. Ow. A boot in the house. I don't know why I always have to strain every voice when I try to do an accent. Because I can't. Now mix British and Canada. Like, what? I was almost doing Liverpool there. Wait, hold on. Oh, oi, mate. Oh, no, wait, hold on. My brain is trying to, because you stereotype. Scottish, haggish. Oh, Luna Light. Wait, come Nova. Fossilamene and the dark moon. You hungry, Nova? But wait, I know Liverpool. Shut up. Listen to me. Sorry, I know old Liverpool. I don't know new Liverpool. Wait. Oh, Liverpudlian. Wait. Oh my god, it's escaping me now. Scottish are always drinking, yeah. Sorry, the Irish, to be fair, sounds Swedish. Oh, wait, I know that. I can do that one. Well, actually, I actually do a bad Swedish impression as well, which would be funny that you think I would be able to know that one, but I don't. But this is the closest I can do. Okay, I know that when we speak English, we emphasize the letter I. For some reason, I feel like all Swedish people do the I. So, my oh god, how would we say that? Like, my name is Plunky. My name is Plunky. Wait, no, because we also have a little weird thing happening at the end there. I'm Swedish. I am Swedish. I'm Swedish. There we go. That's the closest I can do from Swedes. I know my Swedish swears from PewDiePie. Right. Helvete! Helvete! Yeah. But Swedish. I'm Swedish. Like, we emphasize the I for some reason. I don't know what it is, but apparently we like to do that. We don't have any strong I's in our language or anything, which always surprises me then. That why do we emphasize the I, like Swedish? Like, why would we do that? I don't know. Yoo-hoo! Summer blowout. Yeah, but they sound more... I guess so. Tusk in Dota 2, they did that thing too. Where they kind of talk like this. Where it's almost like a dusky. I don't know how to sound Swedish. Gayer than Swedish. Why do Norway and Sweden look like a pee-pee put together? You know what? Why does Finland look like a cat? We don't know these things. It's just how the cycles of the earth created. When continents move and shape. Russian? Oh, wait. Oh, I can do Russian. Wait. Давай. Давай. Psykebliet. But how would they speak English? They never do. Wait. I will have your mother. That sounds more Italian. Wait a minute. Tectonic plates are suggested. Confirmed. Da. God, I love it. I mean, it's the... I'm an Italian. I love the pizza. I'm gonna get banned. I'm so sorry. Listen. It's just FYI, everyone that is trying to ban me, this is my plea. I love... I'm a fucking Mario. I love people from all over. My best friends are literally Italian. They're American, Canadian. I have British people, Australians too. So, like, I'm not making fun of anyone. This is just me being so bad at accents. I give you a pass. Thank you. So does my other Italian friend. But he just goes, my God. Yes, it sure is. You're so banned. Will I have to move? I don't know, will you? Or is that your question? Again, Hotness, you have not signed up yet, or have you? You know what? I'm gonna reload my thing, because I don't think you signed up. Nope, you have not signed up. Exclamation point join if you want to sign up. It's also Phantom's turn, so if we can get to his turn and not insult a continent, let's do that. Okay, so yeah, now it worked. But yeah, Phantom, how can I help you? Or is the question, will I have to move? Oh my god, I'm so hot now for trying not to insult people. That is the question. Alright. Alright. Will you move? Will you move? Will you move? Will you have to move? I don't remember what that is. I think it's an undecided. Hold on. I might be yes, but I think it's undecided. But wait, let me just... I'm gonna double check before we dive into this. The Napoli. Do, do, do. Temperance, right? Yeah, it is. Yeah, see, I knew it. Undecided. Let's see. If you should move is undecided. It's a win. A win-win outcome is forecast. Full moon in Libra. So, again, you have the temperance, right? Balancing out things. Trying to, pros and cons. Weighing pros and cons. You even have Libra and the moon. Pros and cons, right? Trying to figure something out. Whether you move or not, it is a win-win outcome. So, it's literally up to you if you want to do it. It's very little Italian. I'm also Polish, right? I'm Mexican, but I don't speak Mexican. Must be in America. Gracias, amor. I used to know Spanish. Hopefully that gave you, I know it wasn't like one way or the other, but it's literally up to you in your hands. So do with that as you will. Okay, so no problem. I got you, fam. My family has been here a while, so we lost the Spanish. Fair. Okay, now it's your turn, Hotness. How can I help you? How can plunk in the key, help you? Plunky. 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 It's not even a fucking name anymore. Plunky. Plunky. We're just angry at this point. Everyone's just, there's like a mob showing up to my stream now. Pitchforks and fucking... Plunky! You insulted every nation on this planet. I think my English says I'm not American on its own. So, my back. Yeah, Hotness, how can I help you? Now it's finally your turn. And you're not saying anything. Gosh, English is my first language, and I still can't speak it properly. See what I mean? English is my second language, and I still use it more than my main language because I, for some reason, think faster in English. I don't know why. Maybe it's because it's just what I preferred as a kid. I suck at words that order, but I suck at the first. Yeah. Past few days, Tarot is saying, look at the bigger picture. What's the bigger picture? What are they talking about? Please tell. That's a good question. Let's see here. This poeta of the night. Pick a pile. Let me just. The fire burned desire. And so you say you want friends. Surely we will meet again. Don't stay away. I wonder if there's a instrumental playlist for that. Instrumental. Oh, 17 tracks. These are all... Here we go. I was thinking more of this, though. Hold on. This is 35 songs. Wait, what? This is not what I'm looking for. Well, this is some Deep Purple too, so you know what? Did you pick a pile? I'm still not seeing a pile. Alright, Knives! Thank you for stopping by. I don't want to play copyrighted music. I wonder if these instrumentals are copyright then too. Oh, shit. What colors are you now begin with? That's so why? Now I'm mad. Instrumental Blackmore's Night. Richie Blackmore, blah blah blah. Ghost of a Route, but that doesn't sound like it's the instrumental though. No, there is none. Oh well, we're listening to this for now. Ortega. Because she is cool. but I feel lucky too. He's really caring and loving. Aww. Hotness! Which card? Which pack? No, no. You have to pick one. That one, yeah? So, the question was... What the fuck was the question? Right, what is the bigger picture? Trying to figure out what the bigger picture is. You want information on the bigger picture, so you're waiting patiently. Start in mind. Not to rush, and stability. A personal issue reaches resolution. Full moon in Cancer. Okay, so maybe yeah, what could it be? See, this is hard because the question itself isn't very necessarily direct in anything because it's such an open-ended question. This could be either a family issue. It could be that it's about your health. It could be about it could be about something tactical. This is what I mean. You need to like really give me something here. You need to give me something more besides what was it? That it's just telling you to... What was it? Not luck is on your side. It's the other one that you... Look at the bigger picture, right? So that was what you always get, in your opinion. So... you need to give me something else. What else are the readings telling you? Are you guys having a stroke or what's going on in the chat right now? Because in opportune time and timing, we have something that is moving forward, progressing with haste. Also, again, with haste, you got the Tower here. It's also saying a personal issue reaches resolution. So this is something that is currently happening with the look at the bigger picture thing. That something is resolving, right? Why I'm asking if it's a family matter or someone close to you, or if it's even related to you, is because of the Cancer. Cancer being the family-oriented zodiac. So that's why I'm like, you need to give me something else here. That's why I ask her. That's why. Because, like I said, this can give me like a gazillion readings. I will take general reading to simplify things here, please. Okay, so if I'm looking at this as a general reading, then I would just assume that you're currently striving for some answers with patience and understanding because you don't understand the whole looking at bigger picture thing. You're impatient about it. You're trying to remain the balance between body and mind, while also moving forward because you want answers. You want answers now. You're rushing. Your asset is that you're good at picking up information that you are in need of. In opportune time and timing, you have again something that is happening instant, a change, but moving forward. And in relation to your question, you don't know the question at the same time because he's ignorant or like blissful and isn't really aware because you have no idea what you're asking. When the personal issue is resolved, which is happening, reaches a resolution, there will be harmony. Maybe it's a financial thing. Maybe it's a health thing. Maybe it's family health. Something like that. It reaches a stable point of harmony where you feel satisfied with your crops. You can enjoy them. And therefore find stability, and you can sort of like pick things from where. God, no, I'm afraid this is copyrighted. Hold on. Let's go back to the Enchanted Forest. There we go. Hydrate. I only have coffee. That's gonna dehydrate me. Yeah, Tempress. Yeah. Well, next in queue after hotness is that would be you, Duchess. So again, something is reaching a conclusion, and I think it's something that is very personal or family oriented, and you can't rush it, but you're trying to. It's gonna resolve itself. It's almost like you're gonna get the answer to your question soon, and I don't think it's gonna come from me. But once you get the answer to that question that you're asking, looking at the bigger picture, you will establish harmony and stability where you can take one thing at a time. That's the only thing I can really see from this in a general reading, because answering that question is too broad. So, yeah. Sorry, I can't help you more than that because it's too broad. Are you Duchess of Holland? Valid question. In the medieval life, sharing this me under a violent moon. Okay, no problem. Again, tarot can't really answer when it's broad questions like that. Okay, so we got Duchess. You're up next. How can I help you? Under a violent moon. Sure. What kind of love reading? What do you want to know? It's really hard not to spend big points. Why is that hard? Why isn't he communicating? All right. What's up with him? Bah. Oh, damn. Yeah. He's not communicating because nothing is set in stone. This relationship seems very promising, very passionate, very, very passionate and, you know, nurturing, and definitely a new emotional journey to becoming one. There's definitely something here. Now, the reason maybe, again, for the lack of communication is because maybe he feels like he has some inner tides fighting, right? So it's almost like you haven't presented yourself completely where he feels comfortable enough to start something romantic with you, even though he wants to. So from your point of view, you need to communicate more, not him, if you want this. Because he is definitely in for it. He's very silent. Yeah, because he's probably really confused. Again, because nothing is set in stone. Even if he has all these amazing, strong feelings, but nothing is set in stone because maybe he hasn't necessarily felt any, anything back, if you will. But is there something going on? He has family stuff going on? Well, I don't know that. Let's see. Because usually he is talking. Right. Right, so the question is, what is he up to then? I understand. Okay, what is he up to? Pick a card. I know he's working. Okay. Your secrets tell them to me under moon. It's almost like he is then. There's obviously you pick conflict, but it's almost like a struggle to keep a stable thing going. Is there someone else in his life maybe? Because Do you know if he's interested in someone else? Yeah, because he feels guarded and having to put his guard up. That's what I mean. I don't know if you're communicating your feelings completely to him. Yeah, it's okay, or there's a choice. There might be someone else. So he's not quite sure how to pick between. Yeah, because also the high priest is here. There's a union, two people come together, balancing out. You have a conflict of emotions and stability. You have a tough choice here, which is what he is currently debating. Also, again, you got two things here in a love reading. It's almost, this is what he's currently going through, in the position of currently going through, which means that it could be someone else as well. He is debating between you and someone else. And that is maybe why he's not communicating. Let's see. Yeah, he's a forced marriage person. Oh. Yeah, step out of your comfort zone. And this is for him. Again, this is his reading. So if he wants to change things, then he has to step out of his comfort zone. I don't think there's anything you can do. So, wait, so he is forced. Right, so he is married currently, is what you're saying. Yeah, his mother gave. Ooh. To marry. Everything's talked behind his back with his families. Sorry, I call her a whore because she married someone. It disgusts me. Right. Also, like, I have friends from the same, or used to have friends from the same region. I had a friend and she was kind of forced into a marriage she didn't want. But the thing is, she kind of grew into the position because that's what she knew, right? And I think that even if I think that that's what I mean. I think he is conflicted not only because of, I mean, okay, so are you telling me that if he said, if he could, or no, the question is, do you know if he has the option to get a divorce in order to be with you? Is that like something that's okay with his family, or what's going on? Do they know about you? Yeah, but we were together before everything happened. Right. So while you were together, he got forced into another marriage. He said he has to be financially free first. Right. And only wants me. Okay, so a divorce is coming then. As we are very young. Correct. Well, if that's the case, then maybe that is what he's working on, right? Oh, you don't know. Yeah, okay. So I don't think he knows either then because again, he needs to step out of his comfort zone. Right now, third party. Yeah, third party. Yeah. Like there's yeah, because I think okay, so he has he is the one that is holding the decision, right? Uh he can either appease his current wife because it was set up or whatever and be comfortable in that and live his entire life being miserable, right? That could be an option for him. Or he can, again, do the other thing where he leaves her and be with you and, just don't care about what his parents wanted, right? He can do that. So his only choice is, though, to step out of that comfort zone. The comfort zone of having his life already set up for him, which, forced marriage is, right? Yeah, you're setting up your kid to marry someone else and have that stability and whatever throughout their lives. So it's a form of comfort. If he's not then communicating with you, like you're saying, like he's not necessarily talking to you anymore. That could be because he is, again, either one, still debating on what to do, because he's still very comfortable where he is, even though he might not be happy. But in the scheme of things, it's a sense of stability for him, and therefore it is hard for him to choose. I think that's why. That could be why he's not said anything in a while, or maybe he is, again, maybe he is taking all this time to get out of this situation and be with you. Like, we don't know. But he has to step out of his comfort zone, which is this marriage, if that's what he wants to do. It saddens me. He's my best friend as well. Of course, I understand. He hates her and he will have a miserable life with her. Of course. How can I ask the universe signs if it will happen? I'm getting impatient. Well, the thing is, we can't do anything about that because, the universe does what it does and it works the way it works. And what it's telling you right now is that he's currently fighting with the stability of his marriage, right? So it's almost like he is trying to get out of it, right? So when it's gonna happen, we don't fucking know, because these things take time. And if you're impatient about this, well, what kind of a relationship is that? Be there and support him when he comes around, if that's what you want. Understand that things take time. They can't just suddenly, now they're happening. You need to let go of the impatientness. Impatience is not good here. It's never good. Things develop in the speed they have to, and that's something you have to accept. Right now, the ball is in his court, whether you're impatient or not. He is the one fighting his stability, his marriage, right? He's conflicting it, right? So he is trying to get out of it, probably, to be with you. I don't know. But either way, you need to let him do his thing, because you're not part of this marriage. This marriage has clearly a lot of layers to it. He is working through the layers, if you will, in order to, get out of it maybe, and do the things with you. But until then, you have to not be impatient, because this is not your journey. This is clearly a bigger picture than what you're aware of and what he needs to go through. So just take a breather, calm down. This is his journey too. He is the one in the position of the marriage, right? So you need to give him the time to work out the kinks of this, if you will, to break this stable home that he's married. Can you only take one card for their relationship? Okay. Eight of Wands. Something that is moving quickly. So their relationship is something that's moving quickly, which makes sense if they were forced into this. And that's why there's a lot of conflicts. This is, like you said, they were forced into it. This is the card that represents their relationship. It was something that happened so quickly. So might come to an end quickly. Maybe. Yeah, you can sit and hope all you want. Like, absolutely, we can all sit and have dreams. But again, don't be impatient towards his side. You can still sit with your own thoughts and whatever. But you have to understand, this is a bigger picture than just you guys being together. So it needs to be sorted out, which is what he probably is doing currently. So you just need to chill and yeah. Good luck with you. I really, really hope this works out for both of you because no one should be forced into a marriage. So yeah. Thank you. I need to make a new iced tea. Okay, Tonks, my babe. How can I help you? Oh, I get a song. Yes, you do. Under violet moon. That really still hurts. I can't do that with my back for some reason. Ah. Beggars at a thief. Can you pull cards for my son's grandmother in Germany? Is it a good idea to maintain contact with her? Okay. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Okay. It seems to be a yes in contact. Let's see if I can add something to it. Surrender to the divine. Give me a second here. Let's see what they say about it. I'm getting the answers I need. So first of all, yes, I think it's a good idea to keep, because even though, yeah, I mean, if I think that, you know, she'll probably be very heartbroken. Gotta go, Pluggy, but it was lovely. Yes, thank you for stopping by, Vendetta. And I'll see you later. Let's see. I wish you made maybe about to come true. Okay. It's a make or break time, right? Because of the situation with, you know, the father of, you know, my kid is half German, half Mexican, so it's two different worlds. We don't talk much, but I wonder if it's worth, since I don't even talk to the ex. She's our only tie to Germany. I think you should keep it. Not only that's what I wanted to come. It's a make or break time. Like the thing is, even if you don't have a relationship with the father in this case, right? The grandmother could still feel a connection. You know, it doesn't matter where in the world you are. And I think that this is something she wants too. And it's not going to hurt you. In fact, I think it'll bring you something very, you know, it's a good relationship here. That, yeah, even though, you know, we shouldn't judge people like in their immediate family. Like, they can be super lovely, but then the partner that you have might not be, right? Like that's very common. But especially having a child together, I feel like it's very important to keep the people that wants to be in their lives. Now, for example, the father here, he doesn't, right? So good riddance to him. Fuck off, right? But that shouldn't let his mother suffer. You know what I mean? Like that's just I don't think that'd be fair to her because her son is an asshole, you know? The fact that we're both mothers changed the dynamic. Right, like she understands. Oh yeah, exactly. Like that's what I mean. Like I'm sure she has the same feelings almost about, you know, her son like you do because Obviously, it's still her son, so she'll still have that bond, but she won't, she probably doesn't agree with a lot of things that he does, right? And that's what I mean. You shouldn't condemn someone else then because of the actions that maybe the, linking person itself kind of, have. It's almost like my brother's ex-girlfriend. She's still very much a big part of our family, even though my brother was a douchebag, for example, right? But she, was still in contact with her. We sometimes have dinner together, just the girls, my mom, me, my sister, and then her, and stuff like that, even though that she is engaged to someone else, for example, and they don't even have a kid together, you know what I mean? So it's about still, if you still feel a sense of relationship there is no reason to cut that off, right? Because if it's something that's still very pure, she wants to be a grandmother, right? Then absolutely, the more help that you can get from this, the better. And even if it is from his mother, right? So I definitely think that this is a big yes. You got the big moon, the full moon even, right? You got the big full moon in this. You got the Wheel of Fortune here, right? The 10, the completion of 10, right? So this is definitely a relationship you need to keep up because she can give you so much and you also in return give her so much, also by bringing the son still, right? And letting her have that communication. So I think this is still something you should keep up. Yeah, exactly. Oh, this is interesting. It also says you may need to forgive someone to release negative energy, and this is exactly what I meant. That just because the link itself is the poison doesn't mean that beyond the link is also poison. Like in fact, it could be quite the opposite. And that eventually, with time, obviously, that link is going to be less and less noticeable. And then it's just going to be his grandma, and that relationship, and that's all that's going to matter, So that's what I mean. You may need to forgive someone to release negative energy. In the end, because this is still very new with you breaking it off in the sense of communication with the father here, that is, with time, going to fizzle out. It's not even going to be present. I need to brush up on my German. Gotta do. Oh, that's so cute. See? That's interesting, right? Because yeah, no, I think this is, you definitely need to, yeah, it's time to let go of the past and move on, right? And that's what I mean with the toxic link. Like the link is you're not gonna see it in a year or two, maybe longer. We all process things differently. But for, the kid's sake here, the more family it can be connected to, the better. So I think that you shouldn't condemn his side of the family because of what he did. You know what I mean? And I mean, I know you don't do that. You're just generally asking a question. But I think that it's very important. That goes for anyone that is listening, that just because the link is damaged to someone doesn't mean that, you had to despise and get rid of the rest. If they still want to be in your life, allow them, because there's a reason for that. There's a reason that you meet someone's family, and create that bond. And I think it's, especially for a little kid, that's very important to have that family in that sense, whether, again, they're German or Eskimos somewhere, like yes, no, this is just an ultimate yes card. Keep her, nourish that communication between your son and her, keep it up. Even if it's you talk once a year, it doesn't matter. Like, just keep that door open, if you will. There could be a sense of madness in the air. Deep breath, stay calm. Once again, with the toxic link here, that he might come out of the shadows going, why do you still talk to her, or whatever. That, if he doesn't understand why you talk to his mother, that's his problem, right? That's nothing. I send letters sometimes. Oh, that's amazing. Keep that. Keep doing that. Because because it's a make or break time, it says, right? Because of the situation that you just established between the father and, you know, yourself and your son here, you made the decision of, thank you, Devil's Less. Thank you so much for following. I'm so glad you could join me today. Even if, because of that situation being so new, it is a make or break time where you go through all this. You go through the thoughts of like, is this a good idea and stuff like that, which is totally normal. If he has a problem with the connection that you have with his mom or whatever, that's irrelevant because he's a piece of shit, right? He is not what's important here. Your son is what's important here. And he shouldn't be punishing his own mother by trying to keep a relationship to someone that is her grandson. You know what I mean? Like, that's just evil. That would be pure evil of the father here. That would be pure evil. And I think, again, his mother feels the same. Like, that would be just, it doesn't matter. Fuck what he says, because it's irrelevant because of the way he is acting. Just because he feels a certain way shouldn't mean that the rest of us should feel, you know? I really hope he isn't giving her trouble over this. Yeah, I hope so too. And in the end, she is a grown woman and she'll probably still keep it up. Whether it doesn't matter what he thinks, because she feels a connection to this little kid, right? And so she should. It's her grandchild, right? So it just makes sense that she'd feel that connection. And he can say whatever the fuck he wants, you know? He clearly has made up his mind, and if he wants to try and keep and spread his toxicity between this link, he has problems. Both of you are going to ignore him. That's the thing, because you established this amazing connection here. You're gonna make me cry. No, this is just, I don't have to, like, it's just how, that's just how humans work, and also how the cards are trying to tell you here. It's not about me trying to make you cry, because it's true, because it's, fuck him. He made his choice. It's not going to condemn you, your son, or his mother. It's just not that it, because you guys are bigger people, if that makes sense. Yes, that's a better word. You guys are bigger people than the toxic link that is his inability of being the person he should be. Not in a bad way. No, I know. It just is very nurturing to see that. Yeah, yes, of course. Yeah, it is very nurturing to see that bond. It is, because it's important. And yeah, and that must be great for you to witness too. Yeah, and that makes you cry because, you know, you love your kid more than anything, and, you know, you want him to at least know that just because one person disappears doesn't mean that all of them do, or that you know, he isn't loved or anything like that, because he is. Oh my God, your child is very loved, you know. If a grandmother in Germany wants to keep in contact, you know, if that doesn't show your kid that there is good people, even from the same side of the family, you know, nothing will, right? So, but I think this is a really good thing to keep going, and the fact that you brush up on your German and stuff like that just to help out, I think it's great. I think it's great, and you should continue doing this. So that's why I really don't want you to lose this, and the cards don't want you to lose this either. So yeah, I also get emotional because, like, I'm thinking, you have to think from the kid's point of view, right? You know, how would we feel if we were, you know, in that position, if we were the child here, right? And so we have to be, you know, objective about these things. Look at the bigger picture, if you will. That's why you have to see all the kind of corners, even if, wow, we hate that person, or we, you know, that thing did that, and so I hate that thing. Like, we have to stop that. We have to stop that somewhere and be like, and isolate the problem so that we can enjoy the rest of it. Because not everything is bad. Not everything is toxic because there's one dude being toxic, you know? And that's why the cards are saying, my God, yes, keep it going. So yeah. Yeah, I'm getting like shivers because, like, I don't know why, but I feel connected to But like we established, right? It feels like you've been here for like a gazillion years. That's what I feel here. Like I feel like I'm part of your family. And I know that sounds weird, but I mean like obviously spiritually, the whole I want to protect you and your kid here and I want you guys to succeed. And like I feel like I have it's almost like I'm standing like this, like cupping like over your head to keep the energy in. Uh For real, yeah. Like, so I think that that's why I'm like, I'm also super invested in this, and I'm like, I'm looking from above, like objectively at a situation that I know. Obviously, when one is in a situation, it's hard to know. That's why you ask for help, and I'm so glad that you're doing that, whether it's from me or from the cards, right? I just but I'm just it feels like I'm standing above and just kind of trying to like push energy into you and your situation. Like I constantly feel like that whenever I talk to you or trying to help you. I'm just like, all right, my child. You know what I mean? Like I'm just trying to like, yes, everything will be please have a good life. I want you to succeed in everything you want and shit like that. And so I get emotionally invested in this. I do. But yeah, so hopefully that helped. I totally need it right now. Yeah. He's been sick all week. Oh, stomach bug and double ear infections. Oh no. Oh, it's the worst. I call it bum music. My grandma would blast it. Wait, polka? Dance while mopping to polka. No sleep. Oh, baby. Oh, I hate. Oh my god, I remember ear infections. Fucking, I still get them sometimes. It's the fucking worst. You can't do anything about it. You know, besides put onion on your ear, but you know, that only helps with the popping. Well, I guess it does help with the healing a little bit, but yeah. That company is addicted. For sure. All right, so I guess that was it. No one else has signed up, and my camera just likes to zoom in my cleavage. This is not porn. No problem. You know, anytime. Excuse me. My stomach just decided to do that noise. All right, yeah. How long have I been streaming? Almost 3 hours. You know what? That's good enough for me. I'm all right. Oh, wait. Did you want a reading, Dynasty? Because I don't see your name. Did I miss it completely? No, you haven't signed up. Okay. Do you want one before I end it, or if you want? My last year was bad. They gave me a stick to shove in my ear. Yeah, I went deaf because it swelled the shut. Oh yeah, oh I fucking hate that. Yeah, sure. What can I help you with? Oh, sympathy pains, yeah. Oh, dude. Oh, Spy Wolf. Hey, Spy. Do you wanna play some Phasmo, or we can stream some Phasmo? Raise your hand and your glasses too. We will dance the whole night through. We're going back to a time we knew. Last time I checked, you're the only one that has Spy in their name. So yes. Perhaps I want to scream. Well, yeah, that is the question. Do you feel like you want to scream a bit, or think of a thick cotton stick? Someone soak it, it helps the eardrops going. Yeah. That's Mel's favorite thing. Drama and Spy Wolf screaming. She knows that I love her. She's trying to hurt me by putting stories on her Facebook. Oh, that's right. I don't watch her stories. I don't want to be hurt. Right. I remember that. So is there anything else that you want to, I don't know, deal with or need some help with? Finishing this match. This match of what? We're going back to the time we knew under a violet moon. Hey, I have wisdom. I see things. Advice about the situation. Alright, I guess. We'll see what you can do. We're going back. Oh, whoops. Pick a card. We will dance the whole night through. We're going back to a time we knew under a violet moon. The lady. The lady. Right, because you don't know what to do. You have two options to weigh. Let's see. You're currently trying to go down a path of like not giving a F, picking your battles to achieve picking your battles. Maybe emotionally move the fuck on. I mean, that's kind of the obvious. Hi, Phantom. You need to change something here. In opportune time, there's a change here. Getting Prince of Egypt vibes in singing. Really? Yeah, to establish harmony. Yeah, you need to make a choice to establish harmony. Might be harsh. You need that stability in order to turn an unlucky situation into luck. Show the world the real you, which means that you shouldn't be dependent on anyone else. Yeah, sure. Just sign up. I was gonna end it, but you know, of course, if you're gonna come along, I'm gonna say yes. You need to, yeah, you just, again, leaving swords behind. You, obviously, the obvious thing to do here is to leave her behind. Obviously, we don't have to, you know, gotta go summon after we play. Oh, okay, but we don't have to then. You go do that. You don't have to play with me. Yeah, the obvious thing is to get rid of toxicity. Remove her from your life. The end. Show the world the real you. Full moon in Aquarius, you know. You have the creativity somewhere. You have... Yeah, you know, they're very... Aquarius, you know, they're so hypnotizing people. Like, they're very easy to fall for. So it's almost like you need to channel that energy of being independent. Like, you need to not be so captive by this person, because clearly you don't need this person in your life if they're being so toxic towards you. So the simple answer is leave her the fuck in the past and move forward and do things for yourself. That's the short end of it. Damn Aquarius and their fucking... I see, thank you. No problem. They're so charming. We're going back to the time we knew under a violet moon. Okay, so Phantom, yes, how can I help you? What's the other question? What did the new owners think of me? I'm their tenant now. Might have to fill out a new lease. Okay. Okay. Aquarius brings their tsunamis. Tsunamis of fucking instant falling. Easy to fucking fall for them fucking Aquarius, I swear to God. It doesn't matter what fucking sign you are, everyone falls for an Aquarius once or 5 times in their lives. That's just how it is. But man, they're players. Most of them are very, because they know this. So, they're very charming and yeah. Okay. What did they think? Oh, wait. Whoa. We're trying to figure out what they think of you. Right. Okay. What they think of you in attendance. Okay. Yeah, maybe they see you as someone that can bring them a change in their lives. Yeah. It's almost like they you know, they feel optimistic about this. Because there's a lot of pain going on currently in their situation. But it's almost like you can come along and maybe... maybe shifting their focus on the things that they've spilled, you know, shift it from that to the cup still standing. 3 of Swords and 10 of Wands, yeah. Yeah, adjustments are required. So, again, if you're the tenant, obviously this is them. They have to do some adjustments. So if you write up a new leash, for example, like a lease, then maybe that's they have to do some adjustments here in order to accept that, that. But they kind of want to, they want to change, they want to do something new, or they want to start balancing out their lives. Trying not to focus on the negatives again. You can bring them an opportunity. So overall, they left having a lot of, thoughts. But, it's not like you were unclear or anything. It's just they have a lot to deal with. That they're dealing with, but also, like, again, they're moving forward. They want to make a change here. Transformation, new dawning of a new day. Dawning of a new day again, to dawning of the new day. So sailing new water towards new horizons, if you will. Yeah. It seemed to be a good thing. They were kind of surprised when they saw my apartment. I guess another tenants were a little junky. I see. Yeah. Yeah. Did I pull a card? Did I pull a moon card? I don't remember. Yeah, no, adjustments. Yeah, that's right. I did. I already put it away. I was like, wait a minute. I zoned out, I guess. Oh, I swear, if I stand up later after this and my back is going to pop again, I am fucking done. Try not to sit uncomfortably. Yeah. So I guess that's it. Nice couch, big TV screen, decor at some point. I see. Nice. Beggars and a thief. Bob. I'm a flashy 80s Italian. That's hot. Nice. No problem. Anytime. Oh, hey, look at that. Ha ha! Got the magician in the front. Trippy. All right. Yeah. Since there's no phasmophobia, I guess I'll hold on. I guess I'll stop streaming because I'm gonna try and move around a bit and then see if that's gonna pop my back again or not. But yeah, thank you so much for stopping by, everyone, and I'll see you all next time. And as always, there's a link to the Discord by typing !Discord or going into the link in the description thing where you can join us, where we talk about everything. And yeah, hopefully I'll see you there. If not, I'll see you next time. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!